I mean, the humidity is definitely similar. The heat's getting up there right now, so feels just like back home, getting sticky, getting sweaty. Feels just good to be out here. Humid weather, getting some work in.
Why did you decide to come to Purdue?
Coach Oldham and Coach Shearer, man. I could go on and on about the good things they bring to college football, the good things they bring to each young man they coach and everyone around them. Starting with Coach Oldham, just the family atmosphere that he creates. You look around here and you see guys that he's coached when they were playing, and guys that he's been around for years that he's stuck with, tight with, and that's big for me. Being from Hawaii, family is everything. So being a part of a family atmosphere is truly special, and being able to find that in the craziness of college football these days is rare. And Coach Oldham is who I want to play for.
Everybody from Hawaii, unless you play at Hawaii, there's going to be some distance between your family and you. Was it a tough decision to be moving still farther across the country and farther away from that family?
Right, it was, but at the end of the day, it just took a lot of praying, asking the man above for guidance and for leadership. And after sitting down with my family, they know I put in so much, but more importantly, from my perspective, they sacrifice their whole lives just to give me an opportunity to be successful. And with this opportunity here at Purdue University, whether it's academics, athletics, or connections, it was something that we couldn't turn down,
Now,
and I'm blessed.
your family moved from Hawaii to Las Vegas so
Yes,
you
sir.
could go to Bishop Gorman. Is that right?
Yes, sir.
What year did you make that move?
That year was my going into my junior year of high school. Kind of just moved away from Hawaii. Just why a lot of people move away from Hawaii. Price out of paradise, as people say. Uh, Cheaper way of living, and I was blessed to be able to play on a big time high school football program, and luckily that's where the city where I met Coach Oldham and Coach Shearer. So
Of all the places you could have gone, why Las Vegas and Bishop Gorman?
Las Vegas, man, you got everything you need. You got so many Hawaiians up there. It feels like a second home. They don't call it a ninth island for nothing. So going up there, being with family, being surrounded by, like people with like mindsets, going to Bishop Gorman where everyone on that team wants to go to the next level. So you go into a program where everyone's buying in and putting in the work, extra work every day. It makes extra work seem regular to everybody. And that's the kind of program I want to be a part of, where I want to be there thinking everyone is there working just as hard, if not harder than me. Because if that's the case, then that's going to bring me to the next level.
What's the dynamic with you and Manny like? Obviously, familiarity coming in here.
Right.
Together.
Manny Powell, man, he's a hell of a player, hell of an athlete. Just being out there with him, he flies around, makes my job a little easier. Just the way he plays, the way he communicates, how much he's matured as a Mike linebacker. He can do it all, whether it's in the pass game, blitzing, fitting the run. He's just an all-around player, and I'm very grateful to be playing alongside him this year.
Has the communication, the dialogue, and everything, the words you guys use stayed the same from Coach Shearer all the way through with this defense? Like, are you and Manny just speaking the same language you were at
Yes,
UNLV?
exactly. So when I originally came here, it was smooth transition. Playbook was 99% the same. I come into Manny, see Manny the first day, and we're like going over plays, and we're like making the checks just for ourselves before we even dive into the playbook. So just getting repetition last year and now bringing it here to West Lafayette, I feel like me and Manny can just take it to the next level with the amount of talent we have in our linebacker room. Whether it's me, Manny, Alex Sanford, Sanders Ellis, there's so many guys who are ready to play, and we've brought that same communication, that same click here to Purdue.
Why is linebacker such an important position in Coach Shearer's defense in particular?
I mean, Coach Shearer himself played linebacker, and he emphasized the importance of it on this defense. Like some people say, we're the quarterback of the defense, and I wholeheartedly believe that. If someone's not lined up right, if someone does their job incorrectly, that's on us. No matter who it is, whether it's a D lineman, a guy in the back end, a corner, a DB, especially ourselves. It's our job to sit the front, make sure we get all the calls right, make our checks, and more importantly, communicate amongst each other to what we think is going to be best for this situation and executing what Coach Shearer calls.
What do you think you bring to the table in terms of your skill set?
Right. I think just being versatile. Like last year, I had the opportunity to play Sam linebacker or nickel, kind of knowing what it feels like to be out in space. And now this year, playing majority in the box at the will position. It's is special. You know, just being able to coach here can plug me in anywhere, and just being a guy where I can help the team in any way possible. That's the bottom line for me. Whether it's not even on defense, on special teams, punt, kickoff return, whatever it is. Just being a versatility guy and being able to adapt to every situation that I'm put in.